Welcome to the stream, everybody. Today we're going to be trying to set up subscriptions for Stripe. We got Stripe working. Oh, it my looks like I have my stream playing somewhere. Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, like I was saying, we're trying to set up Stripe subscriptions. We got Stripe working just in general for regular payments, but now we're going to get it set up for subscriptions. So we're going to try and see if we could get that to work. Um, yeah, and then we'll go from there. So basically, we're working on just a Netflix clone, trying to get it figured out. Welcome to the stream, everybody. For those of you who are joining, we're basically just trying to set up Stripe. I got like payments working the other day, I think yesterday, and now I'm trying to get subscriptions working. It's just a tad bit different. Um, if those of you who are interested in maybe using Stripe, just let me know. I can kind of show you how to maybe set it up. But right now, I'm just working on trying to get the subscriptions to work. So yeah, just for those of you who are joining, kind of on page what I'm doing. Let's see. So right now, I'm trying to figure out what this item looks like that I'm sending over from the front end, which is basically, let me go back a page. Let's see, just do this. Sign up for, I think it is. So whenever you come here, each one of these, this has got an ID of 1 if you look in the console. And basically, when you click next, you have basically a plan ID, and I'm sending that ID over to the back end here, and I'm trying to have it match up with one of these, and then insert that information into an object, and then basically give that object to my line items. Line items is just basically a thing that Stripe takes and says, hey, these are all my items that I want you to pay for, and it kind of adds them up and does that. So that's what I'm working on right now. Okay, cool. So now if I come here and I console.log. So basically I set the ID in the front, and now I'm getting the ID from this map. So now I should have all this information. I should get this object with the name and everything if it works right here for subscription plan. So if I send another request, maybe make this a little bit bigger. Okay, cool. So, well, actually I would get the premium one because my ID is for it right now. So I have the premium, and we'll just add subscription to these. Make it sound a little better. There we go. So now we get this, we get the ID, and then we say, hey, I want to take that name from that specific subscription, which is this, and give it to it. And then I want to have the unit amount, which is, it goes by cents, so you have to use cents. And item.quantity, which is what we give it from the front end. So if we look right here, right there, quantity of 1. So this should have a quantity of 1. So then down here, I create a session, which is just a payment of card, a mode, which is subscription. And actually, let's just real quick double check. So I'm saving all this map to a thing called line items. So line items, and I want to console.log that, kind of see what that looks like. So it looks like an array with an object that has some price data and things in it. So what I'm going to say is line items equals line items, just like that. Okay, cool. So it's giving an error. So the cool thing about Stripe though is that when it gives you an error, you can actually go over to where is it? Developers, logs, and if we refresh maybe. Okay, cool. So you can see right there, that's the error we just got. And take a look at it, and it says you must provide at least one recurring price in subscription mode when using prices. And I'm not quite sure how it would do that. This might be where ChatGPT walks into our life and helps us. Because I think this is what I gave it. Unit amount, yeah. Name, premium, subscription. Yeah, so that's what I gave it. Let's just copy this. Paste that here. And say, how can we fix this based on this issue? Or this error, probably is better. See what it gives us. To fix this error, provide a recurring price for the subscription. You can update line item property as follows. Here's the updated JSON. Price underscore ID. Replace price with the actual price ID of the recurring subscription plan. So it looks like we should also have a price, which then equates to, says with the actual price ID. So I think we could make it maybe item.id. Go like that. Let's see what this gives us. Okay, and add another error. Let's see what it says this time. Where's it at? There it is. Takes a second, I guess. You may only specify one of these parameters, price data. Okay, I guess inside, maybe I'd do it like this. Boom, let's try that. My contacts are drying up right now. Let's see. Let's run that. Okay, another error. Let's head back. That was quicker. Price received unknown. How about we just do this? I'm trying to do subscription mode with Stripe. What's wrong? Hmm. So my friend earlier, you can actually make, if you go to products, you can make these yourself, and then they give you an ID, and you can actually just give it the ID in line items. But I'm trying to make it more, not so hard coded. Maybe it'll let me look at what the code looks like here. I'm not seeing it. Let's see. Received unknown parameters, line underscore item at 0, price underscore data at price. So maybe it doesn't go here. Maybe it goes here. Product data. That might make sense. Maybe. Who knows? Just try stuff till it works. That did not work. You would think ChatGPT would understand that. Maybe I should try the 4. Give that a go. Give that a whirl. Let's see. Let's see what it said this time. Let's see. How can I fix this? I'm using Stripe, trying to set up subscriptions on my backend. Node.js. Come on. Oh, this looks promising. Stripe should be initialized. Price data, you're trying to set a price attribute, which is not valid. Should only contain currency, product data, amount, items, object, the quantity and unit amount. Okay, get the unit amount, get the price, or I meant to, need to get rid of the price. Name, product data, price data. Okay. And it looks like it's like this. Not sure if that makes a difference. Doubt it. Welcome. Those of you who are joining, appreciate you guys for watching. If you're new to the stream, we're basically just trying to set up Stripe subscriptions. I got single payments working, but now I'm working on the subscriptions. So if you guys could have any advice, please let me know. I'd gladly take it. I'm just having an issue right now, I think, with just the parameters for the object inside the array for the line items. Not quite sure what's going on there. Let's see. Might just have to look at the documentation here. My nightmare, looking into documentation. I know it's good, but sometimes I just hate that crap, man. Okay. Let's take a look at the docs. Where's that link? Let's see. Subscriptions. Products. Create a product. Billing, plans. Create a plan. This API is pretty cool, actually. Subscriptions, I think this is what we're looking for. Create a subscription. When you create a subscription, collection is charged automatically. The first invoice is finalized as part of the request. The payment underscore parameters determine the exact period of the initial payment. Alright, customer's balance, invoice. Show me what creating a subscription would look like with Stripe with this code. Nice. So I gotta create the customer. I knew I had to make a customer. I figured. So that means I need to pass more than just the item to the body. That means I need to go back over here to my context and let me think. It's on page 4. This is the page where handle selected plan. Where's that at? Right here. Okay, on this button, There's another event listener, another. What's on this one? Handle stripe, so stripe JSX. We're going to take the selected plan and the form data, or call it customer data. There we go. And what we'll do is in here, we're using, you say formic, and then with formic, say formic dot values, just like that. So now, when you go through the sign up process, so basically, why is it not letting me go anywhere? Hello? Oh, I don't think I added anything else. So basically, when I put my email in here, let's actually log this out too. So when I put my email here, let's say I want it will12@gmail.com. Get started. Next. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next. Right there. That just got created. Next. So I think on the next one. So next, right here on this, and we actually just saw it, line 16 right here. Now we have all that information about the person that just signed up. So now in Stripe.js, we can come over here and we can say const email and items, and that's it. And then we're gonna make a query. We're gonna say const customer equals SQL select there we go. Console.log customer. We need to import. So if we import SQL, we'll be able to make that query. Is that correct? db.js. I don't think that's right. That's definitely coming from the server. So slash server.js. That looks right. Yeah, SQL, right? Next thing is we want to comment out all of this, and we want to just make sure that we're actually getting this customer So we can get rid of this session, comment that out. Boom. Failed running back in. Oh, there we go. Oh, await this. Run that again. How about we console.log email items first of all. Undefined. Think I know why that might be undefined. Alright. Okay, we got the email now. Reference email is not defined. Oh. Okay, now we actually selected that. Okay, now we can, so basically what we just did was pushed up through from my front end to my back end, gave my email for the user that just got created. Then I query for that user, and now I have all this information. Now I'm going to take all that information and I'm going to create a customer. Customer info. Get rid of that. Alright. Okay, customer email. We can say customer info email payment method. give it a price ID of payment method of 1. Invoice settings 1. I don't know what that would do, but okay. Price ID. Please replace. I think I'm making this way more complicated than I need to, which is nothing new. Alright, we're gonna scratch this. And we're gonna basically say we're gonna go redo, undo. I mean, what we've done here. Boom. Get rid of that. And on the payment plan page, we're just gonna get rid of that. Okay. So I'm gonna do what my friend had me do earlier, but you have to go to products. So products, and you have to create your own products. So we're gonna call this one. What could we call this one? The mobile. Mobile. We'll just leave it like that. Okay. Save product. Confirm password. Continue. So we're basically just gonna create a item for every single thing that we have. Add product. I think the next one, let me see. Sign up for basic. Basic. Standard pricing. We're gonna make this one $9.99. Recurring monthly. Let's go save product. Alright, I'm gonna make another one. Call this one standard. I'll make this one. Guess we're just going up in increments of 3 at this point. $12.99. Save product. And one more, which is premium. This will be $15.99. Now what we're gonna do is we have all these products keys. So we're gonna take this product key. I'm gonna move this over really quick because I'm going to my .env file. Can't be leaking all that. Alright, basically all I'm doing is I'm copying over all the keys. So we did mobile. Next we're gonna do basic. Copy this key. Go over. Paste that. Boom. Do standard. Copy that. Paste that. Boom. Premium. Copy that. Paste that. Boom. Next. Alright. Now inside our Stripe.js, we're going to. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I think we just input the price ID now. Let me double check. Let me just. Let's see if this works. That threw an error. Wonder why. Oh, because it takes an object which has a price, set the price ID, and then quantity like that. This should work. Yep. See, we got a URL back. Okay, cool. And if I click this, open, subscribe to mobile. Nice. Alright. Now what we want to have happen is basically we just want to give this price. All of these prices actually. And this will get process dot env dot price. I'm just gonna do mobile. I'm just gonna copy that, and we're gonna just get this quantity. Actually, we don't even need anything there. Because it's doing all that online for us. Alright, boom. Change this to basic. Change this to standard. And then change this to premium. There we go. So now, what I can do is I can map over the items that I get. And from there, I can get the item ID that matches it. Then I can return an object. I can get rid of all this. And inside this object, I want to have a price, which is my subscription plan net price, and then a quantity, which is just item.quantity, because on the front end I set that. And now I can come here and I can set this equal to line items. Okay, let's just console.log line items. Comment all this out. Object with price, let's get the price and the quantity. Okay, cool, let's try it out. And let's just go back on the front end really quick. Over here, add all that. So now it should take us to the URL. Looks like it threw an error. Nice. Well, we could check it out, see what that says. Developers, events, in the logs. Oh, because quantity is a string, that's why. So the way I can fix that is just say number. Boom. Should fix it. We'll see. Nope. Did not fix it. Let's see what this error was. Refresh. Okay. Choose unknown. Did you mean quantity? Oh, I spelled quantity wrong. Nice. Quantity. Nice. Now we're talking. Okay. Cross our fingers. Let's see if this works. Let's go. Oh, damn, it feels good. That feels good. All right, let's see. Just put some BS. And then if you didn't know on Stripe when you're using this, you can actually just use fake credit cards. So that's how you can do like your testing. That's actually like a fake credit card right there. You just do a bunch of 42s. You do like a rando name, 424242 random. Don't really want to save this. Subscribe. If this goes through, it should give me like a little green check. Boom. Takes me to the login. Well, so it actually redirect me to my home page. I just need to set that up. That's the easy thing. And if we go to the logs and we actually go to payments, we can see that $12.99 or $15.99 subscription created right there. Now that is pretty cool. So basically where I want this to send us now is whenever you log in, I want it to navigate to /profile. And I haven't made that yet, but I'm about to make it right now. App.jsx. Route path equals slash profile. Should probably call it profile login dash login element. We're gonna render this component that I have, and this component is basically just like a Netflix profile thing that I have. You'll see what I mean here in a second. Those of you who are joining the stream, appreciate you guys for watching. If you got any questions, throw them in the chat. If you see my Discord link right there, feel free to join. We got a lot of cool things going on over there. Yeah, right now we're just working on this Netflix clone that I'm currently working on. It's with React.js, Express. I'm planning on using Redux in it, hopefully. No, yeah, I am. And I'm also using some other like authentication stuff like JSON Web Token, different little libraries here and there. It's also with me and a couple other people on a team that are working on this. So I thought it'd be pretty cool to live stream, share my experience working on it, and maybe learn some things from people who join. So if you got any tips or anything that you see me doing, like you're like, why would I do that? Yeah, just throw that my way. I'd appreciate it. Let's see. Now we want to load this component, Netflix profile. Boom, just like that. And so then when we click that, we want it to take us from, where's that at? I think it's on the back end. Strap.js. Yep. Slash profile dash login. So now we can run through this one more time. Basically, create an email, do my initials at gmail.com. Get started. Has that email there for you. You can edit it if you want. We're just going to make our password something simple. It actually has validation, so you actually have to put in a password. Hit next. Right now my account just got created. I wanted to be able to have it created once your payment goes through. Not sure how to do that. My friend was saying maybe I could use webhooks, but I got to figure that out. That's a whole nother topic. Hit next. So before, if you saw, it's default premium, but we want to maybe do the basic, right? So you see, it gives us an ID of 2. That 2 is going to get sent to the back end. When we click this button right here, we hit this button. Now it's going to send that price ID. It should say basic right here. Boom, perfect. So you have the basic plan. We want to sign up, use our pretend email, and fake credit card. We love that. Love fake credit cards. To run this thing up. Random name, random zip code. Don't have to save. So now it should take us to that component that I have. And it's just a bunch of like profile usernames. Boom, perfect. So now from here, what we're gonna have happen is I want to have it so they can edit their name if they want. And they can also manage their profile. So when they click this, maybe it pops up like a modal, something different. Um, and they could also probably add profiles. That would be pretty cool. And then from there, if we go to, once you click that, you click your thing, like your profile icon, it'll redirect you to /home. And we're still currently working on this. My other teammates haven't pushed up their workings, but they have like modals and stuff working on this. I need to make this responsive. And then all it is adding a list feature. So like whenever you click a movie, you can add it. And from there, what we're gonna do is basically just try and get video to play. And that's pretty much our little Netflix clone we have, which I thought is coming around pretty well for just, I think we've been working on it only a week. So I think it's looking pretty good. I might be coming to a halt here. I think that's a good stopping point. Usually I like to stop when I'm ahead. So I'll do a get add here. And then the get commit. And I try to make my commit messages pretty good. This is the hardest part of actually coding. naming divs and elements, and then on top of that, making a commit message. Um, so rule number one of making commit message is basically just to make it descriptive, they say. So added Stripe subscription. And then there's one thing that you always have to do in your commit message. You have to, yeah, add an emoji. So I like to just, um, I like to stun on them a little bit. So go to shoes. I hit them with them lemon pepper steppers right there. Hit them with those. And then we're just gonna push that up. I want to push this, but should I push this? I think I should push this. Git push. Yeah, there we go. It's a lot of stuff. It's been a minute since I pushed it up. Anybody got any questions for me about Stripe, or maybe how I kind of utilize some things to make this? Um, Me and my team utilize different things to make this Netflix clone. Really want to get the video functionality working. Been using the movie database. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that, the API. It's kind of weird too. So I'm currently going through like a boot camp, and they have you can't use the API. So, but you can use the API to put it in your database. Makes no sense. Just was a hassle to me. So, but basically, that's what we're doing. I've taken all the data and put it in a database of my own, and let's just say it's suboptimal for sure. But appreciate you for the follow. KFC or KF closed down. Sorry, man, I'm dyslexic. That's why it took me so long to actually code up that stripe. Appreciate it for the follow though, for real. And feel free to join the Discord. We got a lot of cool things on there. Some people who are actually already in the industry are on the Discord. People who can actually help you out if you have like need code reviews or things. We actually offer like one-on-one coaching too. Um, do a lot of cool different things, and you actually can get access to a lot of valuable information that's set up and structured for you nice. So if you're really new to like web development or just software engineering in general, it could actually help you boost you know, your learn is kind of lower your learning curve and kind of get you through the door a little quicker. So if that's something that intrigues you, makes it sound like it's worth your while, it's free to join. Just click the link. Um, yeah, I appreciate you guys for tagging along on this. Working on my little Netflix project. I usually stream about every night around like 10 p.m., 10:30 p.m. CST. So catch me on here. We'll see how far we can get this to go, because I really want this project to be, I want it to be really good, so that way for employers they can just take a look at it and they can be like, wow, that's something that you worked on. Oh, awesome. Like, what were some struggles? I actually have, this is the repository too. I'm trying to make a really good README. This is like one of my bigger, better like projects. So I'm really trying to make this README pop. This GIF is not working, but yeah, these are all the people who are working on it with me. Got two front end people, two back end people, and I'm kind of like the lead on it. And oh yeah, what's up, Luis? Luis, Adam, y'all found me. I'm actually about to get on the Discord right now. I need to install. Actually, I'll do that right now. Need to install. I think I have Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, I suck at this game though, I think. What's new? Let's see. KF closed down. What'd you ask? Are you working on the real website? Actually, no, I'm not working on the real website. No, I'm working on a clone. I wish I was working on the real website. Um, that leads me to believe that you think my website looks good enough to be the real website, so that's pretty a good compliment, thanks. No, this is actually the real website. It's way better than my stuff. Trying to make it almost identical though. Just kind of the process whenever you sign up. Trying to copy it. It's kind of the same thing. But yeah, you really couldn't tell the difference. That's kind of funny. Yeah, well, I mean, I copied it like literally thing for thing. So the only little difference I made was if I rerun it. Um, I added a little feature right here. I got some kids doing the gritty across a basketball court. Thought that would add some character. Other than that, I tried to make it pretty identical. It's somewhat not responsive, like if you notice here. Gotta fix that. But I'm pretty proud of it so far. Sign in takes you to the sign in page. You can sign in from here. I need to just make all these links go to my YouTube channel so people subscribe. But yeah, I'm trying to think what other things I could add to this. Or maybe some libraries that I could add. It's kind of loud. Maybe some libraries that I could add just for video like functionality. I'm trying to really get the videos to play. This other set of these other teammates, they're working on like a YouTube clone. They got like the videos and stuff playing. I'm pretty jealous of them, so got to get that working. You're learning Python? How's that? I really wanted to get it. I want to get into Python. I think like that's my next language. It's either Python or like C sharp maybe. As far as the reason for the project is to see how close you can get or other more or less say nefarious reasons. Oh, it's definitely not for nefarious reasons. My goal is not to make a very similar URL and then just take everybody's payments through Stripe. It's just I'm in a boot camp right now, and the objective of the project is to take a website that's already like made and built, like Netflix, Amazon, eBay, Craigslist. I don't know if you've ever seen Craigslist, but it's not that hard to make. It's not got any styling at all, but the goal is to just kind of remake like an already made project, and it kind of shows the complexity. And as I'm making this project, I'm like, wow, I can kind of understand why there's like a whole team for Netflix and a whole company, so that makes sense. There's a lot of things that go into it more than just um, centering a div. But then on top of that, you you also after we make this, we're gonna try and make our website like faster. I know they mentioned we're gonna use something called like Google Lighthouse, which is if you open the developer tools, it's in here. I'm not really sure how it works. Like I guess you could just click that, and it like kind of analyzes your, I guess how fast your page loads, or that maybe that page itself loads. But I'm not really too knowledgeable on that, so I can't speak too much on it. But that's like the next task. I think I'm gonna do something with like, as you can see, my website is apparently trash, 55. But I'm gonna try and like learn Redis or something, so that way, I don't know if you know what Redis is, but Redis like caches queries and things, and then in like a middle way from your server and your database, and it allows you to just basically kind of make quicker queries for things that don't change. So might utilize that to make my website faster. We'll see though. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's definitely not for nefarious reasons. Are you also focusing on the other aspects, i.e. security, cross-site scripting, like that? Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm not crazy knowledgeable on that, but from what I know that like a lot of times if you don't have like error handling, or if you give too much information on your errors, that like it could not be there very well. And also like if you allow for SQL injection, I know that could be bad. So I try to make sure I error handle everything, and that way nobody can actually drop all my database tables from the URL. So that's the thing. Literally, like they could, if it's set up proper way, like they could just come in here and say, you know, drop table, and it'd be over. But yeah, that's as far as I've got with like security. I want to get more into that stuff too. Honestly, like the more you learn, the more like you realize you don't know anything, and it's kind of crazy. Like you're probably kind of getting that KF with like learning Python. Like you're like, wow, I learned more, but there's still more to learn, and this never stops. And then you learn everything, like you're like, okay, I kind of like Python. And then there's like a framework with Python. Like I think there's like the Django. And then you're like, well, okay, well, now I gotta learn this. And it just keeps going and going. It's good and it's bad at the same time. You like using Burp Suite to have a look at what is able to be communicated and what can be injected. I'll check that out. Learning never ends. That's a good way to put it, for sure. Also, those of you who follow, I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. It means a lot. The more you guys follow and subscribe and tag along, the more I'm really just trying to help people who are breaking into tech, like just people who are a couple steps behind me. I'm trying to help get them up to where I am. That's really my goal. Because I might not know everything, but there's a time where I didn't know what I know now, so I know there's people that don't know what I know, so maybe I can help them out at least and have a little fun on the way. So you said Burp Suite. Cool. I'll have to check this out. Is this like an API or is it just like you give it your URL and then it just kind of works on your website? What do you want to do? Automatic dynamic scanning. Secure your whole web portfolio. Integrate security, web development. Cool. Wow, this is actually pretty cool. Dang. Thanks, man. I'm definitely gonna have to use this. I'm gonna bookmark this. I have so many bookmarks, it's ridiculous. Look at that. Acts like kind of a proxy and intercepts communications between browser. Oh, okay. So basically, it's like do you install it like a library or something, or how do you get it on your in your code? There we go, bookmark. The good stuff. Massively used for bug bounty programs for website hacking. Okay, cool. So you could use it. So you could run this on other people's stuff. Oh, okay, so you basically run it on your local. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'll check that out. So you could also use this to maliciously like take advantage of other people's websites, huh? That's kind of crazy. I mean, that makes sense. It's kind of like I used to do a little bit of networking. It's kind of like Wireshark. I don't know if you know what that is, but Wireshark just like you could do a lot with it. My roommate, he's big into that hacking stuff. Um, I'm actually a veteran, and I used to live in like the barracks they have you in, and my roommate, he would he's big into that stuff. Like, he likes Linux, all that stuff. And I was always so spooked out. I thought maybe he's hacking my. I thought he was always hacking the mainframe on me. I was afraid to connect to the Wi-Fi. I was like, I don't know what this guy's capable of. Your Wireshark. Yeah, Wireshark is pretty cool. I was gonna do like get my CCNA before I started coding, but I really think that like that stuff's kind of going on the lower end, like on the back burner, or maybe just the dynamic of it's changing. But I really enjoy coding a lot more than the networking now that I think about it. I like that I have the networking knowledge, but it kind of makes things click more when I code. But I just like building like applications. There's so much stuff you can do with coding. Like you can build 3D portfolios. You could write a script for you on like when's the best time to leave for work. You could just do so much, and it's never ending. It's always getting better. So I'm like, why not just learn it? Perhaps I can sit and see what your game is sending to your server. Then you can see if it's not catered for on the server, sends lots of XP and coins, etc. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. This is a powerful tool. Have you used any of the AI to test the code? No. How would you do that? Would you just like copy paste all your code? I think um that's probably a bad assumption, but I wanted to start getting into testing like my code, like with test. I'm not sure how I would do that, but I want to write tests for my code. That would be like a good way, I think, to like check for errors and stuff for I put before I push to production. Appreciate you guys watching. Um, if you want, give that follow. Yeah, the more you follow, the more I can help you guys keep growing, keep getting bigger, keep helping more people actually obtain some more knowledge in software engineering. Yeah, you can. Appreciate the follow. Thanks, Toota Ahu. I'm so bad at names. If you got a shorter name you'd like to go by, I'd definitely call you that. But definitely thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. But you said, yeah, you can, and then if it has bugs, it can suggest changes. Some help, some don't. Okay, I'll definitely do that. Is there like actual AI websites that do that, or you just copy and paste it into ChatGPT? How does that work? Let's see. Maybe work on this pull request too. Yeah, ChatGPT and there are others specializing in it. Ben uses latest. Oh, Bing uses latest but buggy ChatGPT. Yeah, Bing is interesting. Or I mean, ChatGPT is interesting. Honestly, all of it is interesting. Create pull request. I really like the finally went out and just decided I was gonna um branch off and just get the ChatGPT. You said KF closed down. Said, is that GitHub to help people learn that Netflix clone? Basically, it's just a way to kind of showcase it more so than learn it. But I definitely want to make a on my YouTube channel. This is actually my YouTube right here. I'll send you guys a link if y'all want to take a look at it. But I make videos on there, and I plan on making a video on it for sure, because I wanna show. I like teaching things, and there's a couple reasons I like teaching things. I like teaching things because it helps other people, and two, it actually like it helps me because the more I can explain it so that people can understand it, the more that like um the more it kind of reinstills that knowledge into me. So the better I can explain it, the more I know it too. So I really like to help people. I'm like I don't know if you guys remember I mentioned I'm in a cohort for boot camp like a boot camp for coding, and I always try to help my classmates. One reason because should be no reason why you get left behind. Me myself, I've never been good at anything in my life, so I have to really try really hard to like do better. So if I could do it, other people can do it. So I know there's no excuse why they should be falling behind. So I try to help them out. And by doing so, I could actually learn a little bit myself. I saw you join the Discord. Appreciate that. Definitely some cool info in there. Some cool people. We hang out a lot. And I'll throw that Discord link again because it's kind of farther up in the chat now. So that way, anybody else who wants to join, they could just join. There we go. Appreciate y'all watching. Anybody have any questions on like how to set stuff up or maybe some advice that I could do on like this Netflix? What's your stack? Yo, what's up, Conqueror of the Kings? Of Kings. Sorry, I don't mean to butcher your name. I'm just really bad at names. If you can ask everybody in here, I've butchered everybody's name. So, the stack is I'm using React.js. I want to get into TypeScript. I just took a TypeScript course, but I'm working on this project with other people, and they're not really up to par with the TypeScript. Um, so we're just doing React.js. I'm using Express.js, Node.js for the backend, using a couple libraries like Yup and Formic for like forms and validation. For authentication, I'm using like JSON Web Token, Bcrypt, and I'm trying to implement Node. I have Node Mailer set up. I just don't know when I would use it. So I guess I would use it like whenever they create an account, obviously. And I'll probably just implement it in there. Is this for practice? I know React and I want to learn Flask. Flask is like for Python, right? If I'm not mistaken. Also, those of you joining, if you're not followed, please do follow. It helps out a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think let's see. Flask. I don't know much about Flask, but I think it's Python. Welcome to welcome to Flask. Oh, it has oh, what is this, like a framework? Oh, it's a micro framework, it says. And provides configuration conventions. So it is Python. That's pretty cool. Appreciate it for the follow, Conqueror. Means a lot, man. Yeah, I don't know much about Flask. My next language, though, that I want to learn. Currently, I'm learning a lot about JavaScript. I want to learn Python definitely, or either like C++. It's cool. I like the support to the new coders. Like Flask has a lot of support to the new coders. Welcome to Flask documentation. Get started. Installation. Oh yeah. Hey, appreciate that. Yeah, man. Thanks for the follows, for real, guys. Those of you who aren't followed, like I said, the bigger I get, the more people. Really, my goal at the end of the day is just trying to help people learn. So, like I said, if I'm there's always going to be somebody a couple steps behind you. So if you could teach that to somebody, teach something, help somebody out, I feel like that is a lot of value. A lot of times people hold on to information and they just don't ever share it, never ever share it. And I feel like that's like why would you hoard all the information? I guess I get it's a competition out here, but the more you give, the more you get. I really feel like. But yeah. Um Also, guys, if you haven't joined the Discord, join that Discord. It's really cool and really awesome. Got a lot of cool people in there. A lot of new coders too, but a lot of senior developers as well. Like I know this one guy on there. He's probably got like 10 years of experience. He's pretty cool. He hangs out sometimes. Anybody got any like um anybody got any like ideas what I could add or implement that Netflix has to my like application? So far, I basically just got like the sign up and um I just got like this homepage. Me and my team got this homepage. Also, what are you guys thinking about Kick? You guys liking Kick more than like the other platforms now, or thanks, Conqueror. Um, yeah, we try to put a lot of, trying to make it look good. I want to really make this stand out. Saying yeah, more for pay. Yeah, the kick is the pay thing is really like a game changer, I'd say. Or use a bootstrap or something else. I am currently using Tailwind mixed with like some CSS. So sometimes like I'm not up to par yet with my skills to do certain things. So what I'll do is most of this is done with just like my knowledge, but sometimes like this profile stuff I had to grab from CodePen. So like this I grabbed from CodePen. Obviously it's something simple, but simple things too, I like to just I'll go to CodePen and look for it. So if you go to CodePen right here and you go to I think it is collections. No, actually you just can search. And I searched Netflix. And then if you look, I grabbed the sign in page too, I think. Things that I know that I could make, but like that would just take up a little bit of time. It's kind of no point. Um, yeah, so you could search up a lot of things on there actually. So I grabbed like that profile page you just saw, and then like that sign in page that you saw. But everything else was built with like Tailwind CSS. I really push for Tailwind honestly. I like Tailwind so much because like it's a utility first, so that way you could just you actually have to know CSS to do it, and it's like the closest thing to CSS, so it's like an easier way to write it, but you have a lot of flexibility with it. There are some times where you can't really use the CS or the Tailwind to do certain things. You have to use CSS, but that's why it's so great because you could just write you some CSS in your Tailwind config and then throw it together. Appreciate you guys for joining. Have you tried iOS dev? No, but I really want to get into React Native. I want to try it out because I already know somewhat React, right? So React Native wouldn't be that much of a jump over. Have you ever tried iOS Dev Conqueror? And if so, like what's it like? What would you say like the differences from like web dev and like iOS? Trying to learn it with chat with GPT. Cool, cool. Yeah, I like GPT, man. It's so convenient. I just got my dev account. Oh, is GPT like something else? You said I just got my dev account. I might be misunderstanding you. Is GPT like a website or something? Or are you just referencing ChatGPT? Oh, you just got your Apple Dev account to upload and test apps on Apple. Oh, that's cool. How do you get one of those? You have to like apply or pass like a certification maybe or something, or buy it. $79, nice. Oh, a year? That's not too bad, I guess. So you could upload things to the Apple Store now. Is that how that works? You can get for free from the Bing. Yeah, but I am yet to code a single thing. Hey, man. But you've already spent the money, so that means now you have to. That's what that means. You've done it, put in a little bit of commitment into the piggy bank. So that's not too bad. Sometimes it takes a little bit of money to make you move. Bing uses ChatGPT 4, but you have to do a waitlist thing. Oh, does it? That's pretty cool. The waitlist thing's not that optimal though. So many ideas, not enough concrete ability. Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I've been looking at a lot of these. I don't know if you guys know anything about 3JS, but I love this shit, and it's awesome. You said not enough concentration ability. I'm the same way, man. I can't sit still. I think I really have like some type of maybe like moving, like maybe some type of ADHD or something. I've never been diagnosed though, but I really think because I can't learn unless like it's late at night or something. You have a Pomodoro timer. Sometimes like I don't have a Pomodoro timer, I just go. And I just go until I can't anymore, and that's probably not a good thing, honestly. It might sound like it is, but sometimes you just kind of get fried out. But I do like the Pomodoro technique. I hear that a lot, and I think I've tried it before. It's pretty cool. It's just I'm at the point where I just go, and that might be like a brief thing, but I really like these websites though. Know your brain needs rest because we focused and defuse. That's an excellent way of putting it. Yeah, so I just kind of go to like I'm like, and then I just take a break, maybe like play some video games or something. There's really no good video games anymore these days, in my opinion. But like, look at this website. I want to make something like this. It's really cool, really unique. Click to enable sounds. That's awesome. I got a Mayo Mini Plus. It's the best video games ever. All I need. Nice, man. Nice. That's what I like to hear. I wanted to get this new game coming out called Pow World. It's basically like I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's basically um like Pokemon and guns. Like you can literally shoot the Pokemon, but it's like knockoff Pokemon, you know? It's like the same concept, but you can just shoot them. So I don't know. I liked it because you could shoot them. This is pretty cool, I think. Wow, that's nice. It's a little buggy, but that is really nice. Sheesh. Yeah, I want to make something like this. I've been taking this 3JS course by this one guy, but so on and off. This guy's like made some really cool stuff. I don't know if you've ever like went to his website, but he's the guy that has like the car that you could drive around. You can hit start. You can use your arrow keys. You can move around. It's pretty cool. It's a really fast car though, for truck. Once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Appreciate y'all. And like I said, if y'all haven't followed, please do follow. It does mean a lot. But yeah, this website is really cool. It's so badass. I like it. I want to make some stuff like that. But as of right now, we just work on this Netflix clone, and we get a little bit better every day. But yeah, CodePen, like I was saying, I grab a lot of cool things from there. Like my last project was like a app where you can make a profile, log in, and you could post to a community, like a post page. And appreciate you guys for joining, by the way. We're basically just kind of chilling, talking. If you guys have a stance on like where your mindset is with Kick, or like if you have any ideas on how maybe I could make my Netflix clone a little bit better, maybe you have some knowledge on it, please just shoot that in the comments. And if you haven't followed already, please do follow. We also have a Discord link that I'll relink actually. On that Discord, there's a lot of cool people with a lot of experience and a lot of value on there. So if you're interested in that, please join the Discord and we'll welcome you. But like I was saying, let's see, make it different from Netflix. I would say the aesthetics make it your own. That's a good point. I really want to make the It just sucks because I didn't want to make. So I'm currently in like a coding boot camp, and I didn't want to make a straight replica. But that's like the requirements of this like part of the boot camp that I'm in is to make like a clone, like literally. And it just sucks. I honestly wanted to make an app from the ground up. An app that I really want to build is, I don't know if you guys have ever used Scrimba. This app is awesome to me. Let me know if you guys have ever used Scrimba before I show you exactly what it does. but this stuff is really awesome. So basically, Scrimba is like a interact. I don't know how I would even explain it, but let's just say we want to like learn React, right? So there's a code editor, but oddly enough, it's not just a code editor. Like, let's just go back to the beginning. Let's say we click this one, and if I click play, like it looks like it's a video, right?
When we
Click
talked about
play.
composability being one of the major benefits of
He's
React, we
talking.
talked
He's
about the
talking.
possibility in React to create our own custom.
You can click in here. It pauses the video. But wait, there's more. You type, and it starts making you a quote unquote note. And so maybe I can console.log, good old fashioned hello world, right? And if I go down here and I click this plus, I can save the note. And then let's say I click play.
Components. What we currently have going on
It
is we're
it
saving our
goes away. It
JS
goes
elements
back
here,
to
our React
where he
elements
was
in
in
a
the
variable,
video.
and then rendering that variable directly with.
But if I pause it and I go to this note, boom, my hello world is there. Another cool thing is that you actually have like a little browser in here, and you can add all the dependencies that you need right here. So for me, this is like a learning game changer, I think. But I want to make something similar to it and make it look a lot better and like just make it better, I guess. But I've never seen a website like this, and this website's kind of small. Like it's not super small, but it's not huge either. Like if you go to the courses, you'll see that like they don't have that many courses compared to like bigger sites like maybe Udemy or something. But that's just food for thought. What do you guys think of this website? Yeah, I like it. It's pretty nice. Honestly, I do all my learning on like Udemy. I really enjoy it. He is good, but I prefer doing the Odin project. CS50 OSSU. What's OSSU? I feel like I've heard of that. OSU coding or computer science, right? Oh, the open source something, right? I feel like I've heard Open Source Society University. Yeah, this has actually got a lot of cool stuff. I've seen this. This is really nice. This is a good point. Me, I just hate documentation. That's why I hate reading. It's like a pain in the ass. But a lot of that stuff has like links too. Yeah, I want to go back to school and get my degree in software development. All right, man, take it easy. Appreciate the follow, and I'll be back here tomorrow. So I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good one. I once again appreciate you guys for watching. No need, degree costs money and loans for no reason. Everything can be learned online. I completely agree, man. I'm one of those people like you don't need a degree at all. The only reason I'm going is because I'm prior service from the military, so I get paid to go to school. So it's like it's a no-brainer. They pay for the school and plus they give you like living costs or something like that. So that's really the only reason I'm going, just for fun. It's like shits and giggles. But yeah, I completely agree. I'm one of those people like I'm always saying like just because you got a degree doesn't mean like you actually know anything. But you know, that's just my 2 cents. Once again, those of you who aren't following, I'd appreciate it if you do follow. Um, it means a lot. Once you guys follow, also think about joining the Discord. We have a lot of cool things on there as well. But once again, appreciate you guys for just watching it, and that means a lot. Thanks for the follow, Ducky. Yeah, degrees are for the HR departments. Hey man, that's right. Make them. Hey, we'll push. Hey, we'll push it we'll push the Git. We'll do Git pushes, and they'll push their paperwork. So, and we'll push these six figures, and they'll push their 30K. It's crazy though. People really like stuck in just a loop, I guess. Like, because that's what school does. It sets you up to just be a worker. So, but I want to do some crazy stuff, man. I want to make something big, and I want to help a lot of people. It's kind of the goal. Right, got to go. Thanks for the chat. So hopefully I'll be on next time around at the same time. Hey, appreciate you, man. Have a good one. You take it easy. Thanks for the follow and for joining the Discord. I think I'm gonna end the stream right here, guys and ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching, whatever gender you are. Appreciate it for watching. Like I said, please do leave a follow. It means a lot. It goes a long way. And the bigger we get, the more people we get help, the more people we can kind of reach. So if that's something that interests you, you want to be a part of a community like that, please do hit that follow. And also turn on notifications. I'm not quite sure if you have that on Kick, but if you do, turn them on because I live stream just about every night. Working on this every project that I have, I just live stream it. Along with that, please join the Discord. I'll give you that link one more time. Got a lot of cool people in there, and you could definitely get some benefit from it. We also offer like one-on-one coaching there, just code reviews, different things, and just a community. We always are in the chats and stuff, so that way if you want to have somebody to talk to, ask a question about coding, you can just join right then and there, get it done, keep coding. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys for following along on the stream, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.